Hey, we are here with Jim Wood at Antlers Fireside Grill, Canadian Lakes. Jim, we got some more venison here today. What are we going to be doing?
We're going to do a really quick dish, perfect for deer camp.
Okay.
It's going to be basically a root vegetable hash. We're just going to use carrots and potatoes in this particular one.
Nice.
And then it's going to go over, on top of that will be venison and port cherry sauce.
Oh, okay. So we brown the venison first, or how do we do that?
First, we're going to make the hash.
Okay. Now, is there any kind of technical terms to be in hash? Does it have to have certain things in it, or is it just a combo of whatever you're putting together?
In my opinion, it always needs to have some sort of cured meat and vegetables.
Okay.
That's all. I mean, if it's breakfast, it should probably have eggs in it.
Okay.
So we're just going to saute our onions, get those sweated down real good. Kind of layer our flavors here. So we'll hit this with salt, and then we'll add our other vegetables to it. Hit that with salt too.
All right.
So these are all par cooked. So we've cooked them about 3/4 of the way. And we're just going to try to give them a little bit of brown. Now that they're back in there, we'll hit those with salt.
And it looks like, is this backstrap or just any kind of steak would work as well, or?
Yeah, this is just venison loin, long loin, so backstrap.
Okay.
But yeah, you could use anything. I mean, if you have some bear lying around, you could use that.
Okay.
This is also a good recipe if you're lucky enough to get pheasant. This sauce goes really well with pheasant. Huh. Now we're gonna add some bacon.
A lot of the stuff that you're doing right here in one pan. It only takes a few minutes. So just probably getting all the ingredients together probably takes longer than actual cooking of the stuff usually.
Yeah, I mean, and most of the stuff, a lot of camps will have. I mean, it's got maple syrup.
Okay.
A lot of camps have that. It's got booze.
Yeah.
I don't know a camp that doesn't have that.
Okay. Soy sauce.
Beef stock. That's balsamic vinegar.
Okay. Well, I don't think we have that at ours, but.
Well, yeah, you should put that in the next meeting minutes. All right, so the hash is basically cooked through.
Okay. Now, if you were using stuff that wasn't already partially cooked, you'd have to just cook that a little bit longer then, or cut the potatoes a little smaller.
Cut them really small is what I'd recommend.
Next, it's time to cook the venison. Simply add it back to the same pan and cook it about halfway through. Then remove it from the heat, and you're ready for the next step.
Okay, so we've cooked it about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way through.
Okay, so you're not trying to get them all the way done.
No, because we're going to warm them back up with sauce, and that's going to cook them a little bit. So we're going to take whatever leftover oil is in there, place that in there.
Okay.
And all this brown stuff on the bottom, the French refer to that as fond. This is good stuff. You want that in there, as long as it's not burnt.
That's going to help with the base of our sauce then? There we go.
You've been listening. All right, so once we get that kind of crispy off the pan.
Wow. And what do we got there? Cherries?
So yeah, this is Michigan cherries. They're dried. That we've had sitting in port for about an hour.
In port, okay.
Yep. Port's just a fortified wine.
Okay.
So we're going to let this reduce down almost all the way. And then we're going to add our beef stock, and we're going to let that reduce a little bit. Then we're going to add our maple syrup, our balsamic, let that reduce a little bit, swirl in some butter, add our venison back to it, and it's basically done after that.
And that's served alongside of the hash, or is it going to be?
No, we're going to put it right on top of the hash, and that sauce is going to go over it. The cherries and the carrots, the bacon, it all kind of goes together. So this is a seared venison loin with cherry port sauce and a root vegetable hash.